Hey everyone, Nerf Wife here, and yes, we are talking about the Nerf Zombie Strike again. This is part 2. So from 2013 to 2020, they released 32 blasters for the Zombie Strike series. So it's going to take us about 5 episodes to cover them all. So in part 2 today, we are going to be covering 6 blasters, including the Scravenger. I do have to say, I really enjoy the Zombie Strike. They just are really awesome blasters. I mean, look at this. It's just cool. And as we'll talk about later, it even has a mini blaster. Come on. Doesn't get much better than that. So let's take a look at them. So up first is the Ripchain. This is a 25 dart pump action chain blaster. This is the only blaster in the Zombie Strike series to have a belt chain, and it also has the largest dart capacity. So pretty awesome, right? So this is also equipped with slam fire, which is a new term that allows for rapid firing by holding the trigger and pumping the blaster repeatedly. So this blaster does have a tendency to jam due to the belt not cycling properly, but it's still, as you can see, a pretty fun blaster to fire. So this is the Ripchain. So up next is the Crossfire Bow. This is a 4-dart T-pull prime blaster that has a unique crossbow aesthetic. It has a stock attachment point that allows for use of any Nerf stock. So let's see how this goes. I like the crossbow ones. It reminds me, like, I feel like I'm like Katniss Everdeen or something with like archery and these. So if you're a Hunger Games fan, maybe you'll use this one. I don't know. The Crossfire Bow. So this right here is the FlipFury. This is a 12-dart dual cylinder top slide blaster. Now, what makes this unique is its secondary trigger allows for you to switch between the 2 cylinders. So one of the things is that this is larger than the traditional Maverick, but it also holds double the capacity. So let's see how this one fires. Like that. And you can flip it right there. So it's a pretty fun one. If you remember from my Who is Nerf Wife episode, the Maverick Rev 6 was my favorite blaster so far. So this one is definitely up there in my favorites. I just really like these kind with the cylinders, and especially this one swaps. It's just awesome. So this right here is the FlipFury. So this right here is the Rev Reaper. This is a no trigger pump to fire blaster. That means that when you pump the blaster, it actually spins the flywheels and pushes the darts into them. So what's unique about this is it's all mechanical. It requires no batteries. It comes with a top-loading magazine as well as sling point attachments in the front and the rear, so you can sling your blaster during gameplay. Now, the harder you pump this blaster, or harder you prime this blaster, I should say, the faster the darts will fire. So the Rev Reaper. So up next is the Double Strike. This is a compact 2-dart single shot hammer prime blaster, similar to its big brother, the Hammer Shot, which we covered in part 1 of this series. These can be dual wielding because of its hammer prime action. This has been a favorite in the community because of its compact, small form factor and ability to be stored in a pocket. They come in 3 colors, and of course my husband has them all: aqua, orange, and green. So I don't know, I like it. And last but definitely not least is the Scravenger. This is a magazine-fed lever action modular blaster, and it's a 2-for-1. It comes with this mini blaster in the stock. I'll show you this at the end. So this also has a flashlight and a scope that doubles as an extra mag holder, as well as a barrel extension. This is also the successor to the Sling Fire, which we're going to cover in a future episode. So let's see how it works. It also has a little toggle button that allows for slam fire. I have to say, lever action is pretty cool. So this right here is the Scravenger. Now let's see its mini blaster. So you just pull this down and it's adorable. Our blaster is supposed to be adorable. This is absolutely, I love it. So I hope you enjoyed part 2 of our Zombie Strike series. I really enjoy these blasters. They're just fun. The Zombie Strike series, and I saw some of the other ones that we're going to be covering. They all are unique. They all have their own little, they make them cool. And I really can't wait to show you the other ones. So stay tuned. Please continue to watch. Again, we're going to have about 5 episodes to this series. So stay tuned for part 3. So see you next time.